Hi everybody, here we are again. This is our 7th online rehearsal and I'm very glad that you're here to join me as we do some warm-ups before we get into our pieces today. So the first thing I'd like you to do is make sure you're standing correctly with your heels and your hips and your shoulders neatly aligned. And what we're going to do to start with is we're just going to flop down from our hips, keeping your knees a little bit loose. You don't want to have them too stiff. Okay, so flop down. Okay, and just hang there for a bit. Let your head hang loose as well. Let everything just kind of flop and roll around. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly straighten up. So starting with the bottom of your spine as your knees start to straighten again, and your back, and there we are. So standing nice and tall. Imagine your head is being pulled up by an imaginary piece of string. So you're really in a nice, tall and relaxed posture. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're just going to wake up our face. So give everything a rub, your cheeks, your temples, your forehead, just to get everything ready for singing. Okay, that's good. Okay, lovely. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to just put your hands just on your hips, and we're going to take a breath in and we're going to make some sounds that'll help you to feel the movement in your body as you inhale and control your diaphragm. So the first thing I want you to do is to go and you should feel as you do that this kind of movement sideways. So let's try that. Okay, good. Let's try it again now on a v sound. Again. I hope you're feeling that movement. Next sound, z. So z. Again. Z. Should be nice and strong down there on the side of your body. And one more on two more, sorry. Next one, okay, again, and the last one on a n sound, and again, Right, we'll go through those all again. So it's first a m, then a v, then a z, then a zh, then a n, and two of each. Ready? On a m, go. V. Z, 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 n, n. Good, and relax. Okay, give yourself a little wiggle. Right, we're going to do a little bit of breathing now, controlled breathing. So we know what's happening down in our lower torso, and we're going to use that strength to help us control our breathing. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, and exhale, first of all, on a f sound. Okay, so breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, okay. Right, let's do that again now on a s sound, and this time we'll hold it for 5. In for 5, hold for 5, out for 5. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, Good, and the last one on an ah sound, okay? It's a bit more of a breathy ah, so like just basically an normal exhale, okay? So breathe, this time for 6. So breathe in for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and good, again, another wiggle. Okay, so let's move on to our voice now. So I want us to do some sirens again like we've done before, and we'll do it on a ng sound as we've used in the past. So this time we're going to go and every time we're going to just try and make it a little bit stretch here, okay? So start as low as you can, and then let's do about 3 or 4 of those. Ready, and good. Let's try that now on an E, okay? So right. Okay, so the last thing I'd like us to do with our warm-up activity is I want us to try a little bit of enunciation. So we're going to think about how our lips control the sound. So we know how our breathing works. We know how our voice can move in and out of pitch, and how we can sort of play around with that and stretch things a bit. So this time what I'd like us to do is vocalize some words. So what we're going to do is we're going to say red lorry, yellow lorry. Famous tongue twister, and tongue twisters are great really for helping you to think about how your mouth is moving. We're going to take it really, really slow, and we're going to work down the scale. So I will demonstrate for you now, and then you can join in. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Up. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. So that gives you an idea of how it's going to work. It's quite slow, and we're also going to be thinking about every single sound and shape that we make with our mouths. And as you can see, we're just descending through the scale and then just taking it up a little bit, and so on. So we'll do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and just join in with me, okay? So let's try it. Here's your note. There you go. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Breathe when you can. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Keep the sound at the top of your head. Here we go. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. And red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. You should feel that moving, that working there. And red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Well done. Okay, we'll leave it there. You should be feeling a little bit of a stretch around here if you were doing that correctly. So we'll leave that for the warm-up now. You should be feeling nicely warm. Your mouth and your face should be ready for a good sing. So let's move on now to our sight singing.